Are violets always violet? Well, no, they're not. There are many different species of violets, some yellow, some violet, but I came across this whole hillside covered with white violets. So let's take a closer look. These are Canada violets, or sometimes referred to as tall white violets. They are a stemmed violet, and that just means that the flowers are born on upright stems that can get up to 15 inches, in some cases up to 2 feet tall. So in fact, a pretty tall violet compared to perhaps the common blue violet that maybe you even have in your yard or your lawn. Canada violets, again, are white flowers, but they have very striking lines on the bottom petal and the 2 side petals that are burgundy or brown or deep purple. And those are nectar guides. It helps guide tiny pollinating insects to the center of the flower where the nectar and the pollen can be found. They are in fact a fragrant violet, and the white petals, as they age, actually turn this really pretty deep purple. So as the population here ages, there's a smattering of white and purple colors of the flowers, because some of these flowers have already been pollinated perhaps, or just are aging out and have turned purple. In addition to these showy white flowers, Canada violet will also produce a flower that doesn't open. It's called a cleistogamous flower, and it doesn't open, but it self-pollinates. So just in case these lovely flowers are not pollinated by insects, the self-pollinating flowers will produce seeds and help to continue the population. But they are in fact perennials, and so after the flowers die back, there will still be leaves covering this beautiful hillside. But in the meantime, they are a great nectar and pollen source for many of our early and very small native pollinating insects. One fun fact, perhaps years ago, you might remember using a liquid, drops of liquid, to test pH in your chemistry class. Oftentimes, that liquid that would change color depending on if you had an acid or a basic liquid, often that liquid used to test pH was made from an extract of violet flowers. Fun fact. Remember, you can find your own outdoor elements when you visit area parks and natural areas. We'll see you soon.